Or shoot, or do you want us to do a mic test?
Which one's the
You're green.
I'm green. Okay.
Okay. No, that's
Yeah, you're
kind of
comfortable with your feet. Be comfortable with how you sound.
Yeah.
Where's Red? Oh, here you go. Yo, these people were deaf.
Yeah.
That like whole
Yeah.
show was deaf.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I get some people that they're very, very sensitive.
Yeah, because I'm old as fuck. This is too loud.
Stop screaming!
Why are you yelling at me?
What's wrong with you?
This is Trump's America. We haven't even started talking and you're all yelling.
We just yell. We just talk like this now. It's 2020. We're
Oh
all.
my god.
Wait, we're all happy about Trump America, right? that's what this is about, right?
Yeah.
2020 can't get her fast enough.
I'm just waiting for next week.
Jesus, tomorrow. When do we start stoning children and women?
That was last week.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's already started.
That
Yeah.
already
Started.
started.
Yeah.
Wait, she said stoning children and women.
Yeah.
Is this going on? Is that actually?
Well, they're gonna actually shoot them, but
In the Mexican border.
yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, when is that when is that happening?
they're still like 1,000 miles away.
1,000 miles away.
Yeah, because they're walking.
It
They
sounds
might
like-
not be here
it's like
until
so-
like 3 or 4 weeks.
It's this weird anticlimactic situation where it's like, well, there they are, and they're just kind of slowly getting close.
Yeah.
Yeah, big.
Alright, everything seems to be working fine. You guys ready to rock?
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Alright, we're gonna do some mic checks. I'll say the color of your mic, just say mic check or something with 2 syllables. Red,
Mic check.
blue,
Mic check.
yellow,
Mic check.
green.
Mic check.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun. I've never thought-
The power of mics compel us.
Green mic.
Conflicted, right? Cool. You guys are streaming now. You are on video. We're gonna start with your intro music, and we're gonna start in 10 seconds.
Okay, just point to me when you want me to start talking.
Yeah, big talking Brewskis. Marissa Smith is who you see. What a cooler combo in here. Crack a cold one, we're on the air. Big talking Brewskis. Marissa Smith is who you see. What a cooler combo in here.
Hey guys, happy Friday. This is Big Talkin' Brewskis. I'm Marissa Smith. As always, I have Rodney Daniels with me.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday.
I've got Todd Monacy with me.
What's up? What's up?
And we've got Jeremy Pinsley.
What's up, gang? That's all I got.
So,
He's the white guy in the room.
so Rodney, how was your week?
My week was good. It's been crazy. It was Halloween.
Yeah.
So I dressed up. I went out. I had a Halloween party. Like one of my coworkers tried to have a threesome with him and his girlfriend. It was interesting.
Wait, so your coworker wanted to have a threesome with you, him, and his girlfriend?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
like,
Do you even
he-
swing that way with the girls?
I have. I've been with a few girls. I've been with the ladies.
Who ruined that? Who made it not happen?
I mean, I was kind of drunk and ended up passing out, but then like we talked about it like a
He's
couple
like a
days later.
vagina. I'm going to sleep
Right.
now.
A vagina? You know what? I'm good.
Very sensitive Me Too with Rodney.
Right. But then he was like talking to me about it a couple of days ago. And he was like, well, yeah, we still want to do it, but like she just wants to sit there and watch like while we mess around. And I was like, what?
That is not a three-way.
Right.
That
What
is
the
one
purpose
person
of that?
jerking off to 2 people having sex.
Right.
Different
Right.
Yeah, that's like a strange kind of like, isn't that like a cuck?
What's a cuck?
Like,
You don't know
is
what
it-
a cuck is?
No. What's a cuck?
Ronnie, what type of universe you live in? You have offer 3 ways. You don't know the new political language, the little sad childish language out there?
No, I don't know. What is a cuck? Please.
It's basically when a married man gets his wife to get fucked by another person, usually by a black guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was. Oh no, pegging is something different.
Yeah, that's I mean, you can peg while you're being cucked, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a cuck, I guess.
yeah, but she's like the wait. What would she be in this? She's like the cuck.
Cuckette?
Yeah,
The cuck is the one doing the fucking, right?
No, the cuck is the one that's
watching.
getting.
Just watching.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the guy watching.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, so she's.
But you don't even have to watch. You just like, it's like a cuckold from
Yeah.
like back in the Middle Ages where it's like, oh, look at you. Your wife is getting plowed by the Spence mister, you cuckold.
Oh,
Yeah.
or I'm plowing your boyfriend.
Right.
So you don't. It doesn't
Right.
sound like you want to be a cuck.
Right.
That's
no.
what I'm taking away.
But as a
Well,
guy.
I wouldn't be the cuck. She would be the cuck.
No, but that's a guy's thing. That's a guy's insult. To a woman, there's no such thing as an insult. It's like, oh, that's huge. So there's no such thing as a cuck in a woman's world, right?
Yeah,
I
I guess.
mean-
I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, I guess if I was I guess if you're watching another man or woman fuck your guy, then you're the cuck, right? I feel like
But
is,
would
is
you
cuck
really
like,
want that? I feel like.
No, I wouldn't. Like, I'm gonna set shit on fire. But like,
But if your spouse wanted it and that's how you had to keep your sex life going, you'd do it. That's what I say.
really?
What?
Like if things aren't going well and she's like, listen, like I think you need to be open to your partner's needs, and if you're not fulfilling them and that's what they need to be fulfilled and you're stuck together forever, maybe give them that one.
Oh, okay. So
thing.
this is how I need to be fulfilled. I'm gonna have this guy fuck me while you watch. That's really gonna fulfill me.
Oh wait, are we talking about? I'm confused about the topic
right.
now. I thought we were
So-
talking about letting a cuck come fuck your wife. I wasn't fucking another dude. I'm all sorts of lost.
I feel like.
Well, okay, so no, but you opened up like a really like interesting like line.
right.
Yeah. So like now you're married. Like
I
no,
am,
but like I mean like
hypothetically.
you're married and your wife wants to fuck another dude and have you watch and you're okay with that.
Well, it would be a long talk, but if she came to the point where it was like, I wasn't fulfilling and it was like long, and that's what she said she needed to make her happy, I would consider it. I can't speak to it
Say for sure that
because I don't
like,
know my wife yet. But if I
Right.
I
If-
assume that I would be open if that's what she desperately needed. But ideally, that's not what she needs.
She's not listening, is she?
No, she's not. She's not.
That one podcast, she listens to this one, damn it.
She's like,
It's
oh.
like,
okay,
well,
great.
you remember back in 2018 when you said you'd be okay with this? Well, time to put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna regret that one. I don't want that to happen.
Right,
I met
yeah,
this guy
'cause-
named OJ, and he's really cool. Who knew?
The glove never fit.
I don't get dick envy. I have pride in mine. Okay. I don't care if a bigger guy comes in. I'm happy.
like,
Okay.
Ronnie's like, come and where?
He's got pride in his cock. That's great.
No, it's interesting.
Everybody doesn't. Shit.
like Todd, would you be okay with like your wife like fucking another guy in front of you?
First, I'd probably never get married. B, no. That'd be weird. No. Very old school, very possessive.
Me too. I feel like once you like see,
I'm a caveman.
and then this is like a whole. He wants me to fuck him in front of his girlfriend. That's a whole nother
Yeah,
level.
he's into that. He probably wants to see. Yeah, exactly. He wants to see you.
That's different.
Forbidden
yours,
fruit.
is,
real different.
yours is like putting you in a situation that you may or may not want to be in, and like that's,
Yeah.
She
no.
probably wants to fuck
that's
you,
why
but
I
she's not
don't-
into black guys. So, right?
No, he's a black guy.
Oh, is she black too?
No, she's not.
She's white?
Yeah.
So she just probably wants to see black guys fuck each other. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Princely.
yeah. I know how racism works, guys. Yeah, cool. You make them fuck each other. You video it, put it on the internet, and then it's all game set match from there.
And then another Tyler Perry movie comes out.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe because
Plantation in Brooklyn.
I'm not into threesomes like that though. Like I don't like group sex all like that. Like threesome. I got kicked out of a threesome one time. So.
What did you do? Ronnie, what did you do?
Okay, so it was a couple, and I
Wait,
don't know.
like a male
Like
female couple?
No, two guys.
A male couple.
So it was like three guys, me and like this couple. And so like one of them was like hotter than the other one. And I guess like I was like giving him head and like we were all like kind of together. But then like the one guy just stopped and was like
The
kinda
ugly
staring.
guy?
Yeah, the ugly guy. The ugly one stopped and was just kind of like looking at us. Then he completely left the room. And we kind of continued for like don't know, 10 minutes. And he was like, oh, let me go check up on him. And then they both come back into the room collectively like, you have to leave.
You know what? Just to show you, like, even in sex, guys are super competitive. Like, it just sounds like really competitive. We're like, oh no, bro, he's hogging the cock. Oh no, bro,
I don't like the way he deep-throated you.
pass the ball.
Right. Your toes never curl like that with me.
He looked you in the eye. Now this couple that wanted to have the threesome, did the guy want to be the bottom or the top?
We didn't get that far.
Okay.
But like,
Yeah, I think you got to be in the threesome before you start talking details, right?
right. Like,
But I feel like gay guys normally get that established beforehand.
you do get that established beforehand. But
Yeah.
I'm versatile, so it doesn't really matter what.
Yeah.
Either way. I mean, but your girl just wants to sit there, and I was like, oh, I could like. He was like, no, you don't even have to touch her. Don't touch her. Just me and you.
Consent.
Yeah.
Okay, hashtag
I was
consent.
like, oh, okay.
And doesn't that like take all the romance out of it? Shouldn't they? Like, I don't know. I mean, I've never had a threesome, but I would assume that if I was having a threesome, it would just be like, like the three of us seem like to like have a connection.
They're
and, like,
organic, right?
yeah, like just like the whole like, hey, all right, so we're gonna have a threesome. This is how it's gonna. I feel like that's just so like transactional.
You guys are drawing up
Yeah.
plays, man. You guys are
Like-
drawing up
Yeah.
plays like pick and roll.
Right.
You know,
Plus, I get performance anxiety. I was fucking this guy in the park a couple of weeks ago.
performance anxiety. I was fucking this guy at the park right next to a
okay,
homeless
That's
guy.
impressive. I want to hear about this.
Lot of anxiety.
But then this guy came up and he just started watching us, and he was smoking a cigarette and watching us, and then I went soft because I was like, "This is weird."
You're outside having sex in a park. Of course we were gonna watch. What are you gonna do? I gotta go to work. You should be proud. He's
What
like
park? What
taking
park?
a cigarette out. Like, whoa, I want to
I don't
smoke.
want to say.
And what time was it? I need to know the details. Because like if it's like 11 a.m. by the kids' park, like that's crazy.
No. It was like it was at a park, but like kind of like in the woods, but like it was like 2:00 in the afternoon.
You know, Rodney, if there was a black character in Sex in the City, it would be you.
Yeah, I'm
but
definitely like the Black Samantha.
Yeah.
I feel like the Black Charlotte. Oh my!
I still have so many questions.
Hey!
So were you walking? Like were you like, let's go for a walk in the park, and then you're like walking. You're like, while we're here, or did you game plan?
No. We were on Grindr, so like he's like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
I'm over here by this park. And he was like, you want to come over here and fuck me? And I was like, all right. What else am I doing right now?
That is the best ad for Grindr. You'll fuck in a park today. Grindr.
Right
Grindr,
now.
right now.
No, guys, I never get
That's
these.
a lot of people's handles too. Now, looking for now, all caps.
I never get these cool things at like these apps. You know, like I get booty called into a date, and I'm just like, wait, is anything gonna happen? Like, no, it's just hang out and hold hands. What? You just call me 2 a.m. in the morning to hold hands?
Oh no!
Has that happened?
At 2:00 in the
At 2,
morning?
it's-
Yeah. Too soft. I don't know.
No. If it's after midnight, you know what's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming over. Well, yeah. Just saying.
Yeah.
Did you hear back from her after? Did you just hold hands
No, okay. I think I'm over exaggerating, but like,
or cuddle? I just want to cuddle.
Hold on, and let go. That's all I need. Thank you for that magical handhold.
you better pay me to cuddle, guys.
And then she's like mean to you. She's like, "Now get out of here, bitch!" And you're like, "Oh, I feel abused."
oh my stars and goddess. Yeah.
Just cuddle with clothes on. I just want to hold you.
But like, had you already like fooled around with this person before? Or this is just like someone you swiped right, and then they're just like come over, and then
Okay.
you.
No, here's what happened, right? So, and this is probably
What
the last-
happened was.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I do a joke about this too. So, Tinder, they always hook me up with like girls who work at like bowling alleys, right? And this one girl,
I didn't
I don't
even
know.
realize there were that many people
Yeah,
that
how
worked in
many-
bowling
I was like,
alleys.
what? I can only think of one bowling alley. like,
Well, I've been killing at
In
that
New
same
York.
bowling alley for some reason. That bowling alley is just like I'm the toast of that
Do
bowling
you
alley.
live
now.
near the bowling alley?
No, it's just like I don't know. It's just like
Do you have a bowling
you just
app?
randomly
Are you
go
using the-
bowling? Like,
Well, I mean, bowling.org.
Are you
You guys
using
don't use
it?
that as a dating site? Dang it.
Your frequent bowling card as like okay.
Probably, yeah. It's the shoes, the bowling shoes. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I guess we were talking like, all right, this is okay looking, but So then she hits me up. It was like 1 a.m. Like, so after one of my shows at UGG Comedy Show on Tuesdays.
Okay.
It's like, all right, so I guess this is going down, right? Because I'm like, all right, let's meet in like this bar in Brooklyn. So we meet up.
Wait, you live in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, but I was
gonna
in
say.
Manhattan, you know? I'm a classy guy. I have my shows in Manhattan.
Right,
okay?
right.
That's what the professionals do.
Mm-hmm.
Classy old school. Anyway, so I hike all the way back to Brooklyn over there, meet her at this bar, and I'm like, all right, great. So we're talking for like 5 minutes, and I'm just like, all right. So I go, hey, can I kiss you? And she's like, that's going too fast. I'm like, too fast? You work at a bowling alley. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. You hit me up. What are you?
That's not fair. You can't blame her for the bowling alley. That's just who she is.
Yeah.
She works at a bowling
that doesn't
alley,
mean
not
she-
a strip club.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, but why she
You know what they
works
say
at a
about
bowling
bowling
alley.
alley? Shoe girls.
They give blowjobs.
Immediately.
I'm just saying, what are you expecting, Don Draper? I mean, you know, this is it. You're going to get, like, the algorithm says you're going to meet up with some comic at 1 a.m. in the morning. That's what you get. You're not getting a Cinderella date.
I'll also say the most romantic of kisses usually don't start with "Can I kiss you?"
Yeah.
Because that's usually it's like you feel it and you just kind of.
Go into it.
Otherwise, it's like if you're having to ask, it's kind of like I don't think it's a yes, but
See, that's a
Maybe.
white guy talking. I'm all about consent, okay? At all times. You got to feel the moment,
it's
babe.
like if you can consent with your eyes if you know it's meant to be.
No, I feel
Let's-
like people will ask, at least like in the gay world, like, are you into kissing? Because like everybody's
Oh,
not.
'cause not
That's
everybody.
Definitely, like,
Wait,
wow.
so like you'll like a guy will like fuck you and or like go down on you and not kiss you at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I'm not having that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another ad for Grindr. God. This is
Hashtag no hugging.
No kissing, no hugging. You know, some guys are just not into that because when you kiss
You
a
want
guy,
to
they're
fuck
like,
without intimacy? Grinder.
You know, because like I don't know. I guess it's the whole visual of kissing a guy. Some guys just not like, you know.
But like they can have
get it.
a guy's cock in their mouth, but they can't kiss it. Like I don't understand.
or I mean, yeah.
I
Some
don't
guys
know.
just get blowjobs. Like that's all they want to do. They don't. I've given a guy a blowjob where he was like this the entire time.
Is this at church? What's going on there?
It's like, I can't believe I'm doing this right now.
but don't stop.
Don't stop. Keep going.
More nuts. More
Right.
nuts.
Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't.
Right.
That's extremely interesting. I'd never like put that together. Like the attraction is at a different level, and there's a little like I guess an understanding it's guy to guy. So you can be like, fuck it, we don't need to kiss.
Right.
I know you ain't gonna be emotionally scarred by this. I'm not gonna be emotionally scarred by this.
Right.
Fuck it, put that dick
We
in your
could
mouth.
just skip that step.
Yeah.
Suck my dick.
Now power drive me.
I dated this one guy that wasn't into kissing, and like it was probably like 2 dates in that I was just like, oh, he's not into kissing. And then like,
How did you figure out he wasn't into kissing?
well, when like the second date he did kiss me, but the kiss was so bad that like I was just like, you really hate kissing, don't you? Because it was just like all like the lips were all tense, and it was like his teeth kept bumping into my teeth, and it was
sexy.
just like, and I'm like, oh, this is like really bad.
Did you
Like,
fuck him?
No.
Oh, because I'm wondering how he fucks if he can't like kiss, right? I mean,
Right.
that's the easy part.
Right.
You can't see me, but I'm fucking really
Yeah.
spastic.
No, we got a camera. But like,
Oh.
it was just like, it was weird. And he was just like, oh, like, you want to fuck? And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't have sex with somebody that doesn't like kiss me. And then, but like, he was okay with going down, which I thought was weird. Cause like, I would
But
think
was
that,
he good at going down?
no, not particularly.
Oh, he went down on you? No,
Yeah. Because he was trying to convince me that, like, he could do other things, like, you know, and it was just like, yeah, there's something happening there.
I feel like if
But,
like kissing is level 1, mouth work.
Right.
Eating out of vagina's level 7 out of I don't know how many levels there are, but it's
Yeah.
much
It's
farther.
more difficult.
So if you can't do level 1, you ain't skipping to level 7.
Yeah, it's like you're not like
Level
this idiot
7.
savant of like pussy eating. It's just like it's not like it's not happening.
A beautiful mouth.
Yeah, exactly. It was just weird. And then he was just like, "Oh, but like I went down." I'm like, "Yeah, no, like this is not like it's,
Damn, he ate like he kissed. All
like
teeth.
yeah."
Did you,
Oh.
did you reciprocate or no?
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
Oh God, it's gonna be the worst. You go down on a vagina and she doesn't suck your dick.
Oh, my God.
That's a sign that you got a long way to go.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I don't know. For me, like going down on a guy, it's like I have to like really like them, or if I'm in a relationship, then like this is like a treat. It's not like a standard like, oh, so we're hooking up, so I'm just gonna go down on you. Like I don't like especially
Okay,
for
so then you get fucked without going down.
yeah.
Oh, see, now that's a whole nother.
Because
You just skipped another step.
no. So like here's the
What about male's courtship? That's like, to get in my pants, you got to say, come on, lady.
But like here's the thing though, right? It's like there's a different so if you go down on a guy and he comes, right, then you're gonna have to wait the whole time for him to be able to get another erection and this, that, and the other thing. Whereas like a lot of times women don't come when they have sex, so it's like they kind of have to get that out of the way so that you're on an even playing field. Otherwise, it's like he's coming when you go down on him. He's coming again when you fuck him, and you're only having one come if he's like going down on you.
Wait, what's the success rate here for you? Because it seems like every time you go down on a guy, it's like, boom.
That's I was about to ask.
I
How
know,
good
right?
is your blowjobs? Damn.
Exactly. That's a low-key brag.
Right. You know, as soon as I put my mouth on it, these motherfuckers.
Marissa's like, none of you fuckers are ever gonna find it.
Damn it.
We can dream. We can dream.
I would say that the shortest amount of time is probably 3 minutes.
Damn.
Pretty good.
Or he was just very into me, or just had not had a blowjob in a very long time.
Which happens.
And he did shoot himself in his eye.
What?
He shot.
Oh.
Did
into
you just
his
point at
eye.
him or something? How do you just like,
No, because to be like, it probably, or I was 3 minutes was being generous, but like it was just literally like a long lick. So like I didn't actually, I didn't put the whole dick in my mouth. It was he
So
already
you just
came.
licked this dick and he came.
Yeah, like I didn't even get to the sucking part. Like
It's like a Tootsie Pop commercial.
So that's probably on him. Right, that's probably on him.
Right, that's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm like, what?
bro,
yeah,
you need to exercise your muscle a little bit more. Like,
but like
Well, he probably stored.
everybody knows you're supposed to jerk off before a date, right? Like, everybody knows that.
he said he did.
Oh.
Well,
Damn.
sometimes you can.
We're all
sometimes you come
silent
quick
like
twice.
fuck.
Who knows?
Yeah. Sometimes you store too many nuts, for the winter. And all of a sudden,
Then all of a sudden it's squirrel time.
Fuck that. I'll let this motherfucker out all the time whenever I'm available in a park.
how old are you, Rodney?
I will be 35 next week.
Oh, wow, he's still young.
Ooh,
Yeah,
happy
yeah,
birthday.
Thank
almost.
you. Thank you.
yeah.
Scorpio.
See, a Scorpio. See, that's the coolest sign to have. Because you're supposed to be a hoe. It's great. It's like,
Yes.
it's like, it's
that-
celebrating.
He fits his.
Yeah,
is that a
definitely
Scorpio?
for my sign.
Horoscope.
Scorpios are the hoes. So yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
we're like kind of known for like sexuality in the zodiac.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, Scorpios.
Oh,
Sex with them
Pisces.
is crazy.
Pisces
Yeah.
sucks.
And
I was-
they're crazy.
I was with a Scorpio recently, and she's kind of crazy, but I like it.
Yeah, we're kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I thought you're married.
No, that was a
The
hypothetical.
hypothetical.
Oh, okay.
He's hypothetically
I'm
married.
I'm a
Very
sep-
gullible.
Wait, what made
I'm
her,
a Pisces. That's why I'm
what
gullible.
makes her kind of crazy?
Oh, I mean, she's not crazy. Maybe it's just that she's like 23 and I'm 31, and I should just not be hanging out with 23-year-olds. But she's just like got interesting sex quirks, and she's like really addicted to it, and talks about how she like comes all the time. Like she's like, we hooked up the other night. And she's like, I masturbated 7 times today. I was like, holy shit! Like, did you really need me? If I had known that, I wouldn't have worked so hard. Seems.
Yeah, I feel like a custodian left out at a party. What's going on here? Everyone's just like, yeah, I'm
Right.
having all this sex. Ooh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
That's a Scorpio.
Yeah, and then she was like making me take the sex test where you like put in all your information to find out like how level of the BDSM you're into.
Oh.
And then she was like comparing hers to mine to like see if we were
Are
like
you
sexually
into BDSM?
I have experimented with it and it's kind of fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like hook up with a girl who's married. My mom's not going to listen to this podcast. Is she? I'm like, what should I talk about?
Dude, you're like a freaky Eli Manning. Oh, yeah. My wife wants to get sex, dude.
What's
Yeah,
your
sure.
sign?
Wait,
What's
the
your
23
sign?
I'm a
year-old
Sagittarius.
Oh, okay.
What are we also
That's
sexually?
right. No. I mean, but you guys are kind of crazy, too.
Yeah, we are a little bit.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, he's a Sag.
Yes,
so
he is.
I figure we just got a lot.
Wait, so
So
the
is
23-year-old's married?
No, she's not. She was like almost married at one
No,
point.
he's fucking around with
This is a
another
that's a
married
different
chick.
girl.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
She was checking my BDSM score, but my first real BDSM experience was with
Look
this
at
girl.
you, got a
And she
list.
wanted to call me dad. Like she wants me to call her daddy. So like,
Too young to be a dad.
Right, yeah.
That's
I have friends that my age have 2 kids, so I don't know.
Wait, she wants to call you dad, or
Yeah,
you're-
she calls me daddy, and
Okay.
she like wants me to tell her what to do, and like sometimes I'm like, I'm not in the mood to be angry with you, but I have to like pretend.
Wait, how'd you meet her?
Right.
How did I meet her? I think I met her on like Tinder. I think I like met her on Tinder, and then I found out she was like freaky, like she didn't want to like date.
She's freaky.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
a Scorpio.
And
You
but it's
just
like
wanna fuck.
Yeah, and she's an open. Like she's like, you can come over. You want to come here? I'm like, never. I don't want your husband to come home. And like, even if he's cool with it, that's not. Hey, Ron, good to see you, buddy. So
Those steaks were amazing. Thank you so much.
exactly.
You know what I need to do? I gotta hang out with Jeremy Pinsley right here. Okay? I gotta I gotta do that. I gotta be the black guy in a cool yeah, and I'll take your thirds. I don't care.
Okay.
Your third.
I'll
Oh,
Your
see.
fifths.
will you just hang around in the room back? He's waiting for you.
Thumbs up. Like, hey,
The
And-
doctor is ready.
Bring in the Todd. Bring in the Todd.
So like I'm not like I'm like kind of like really vanilla, but like for whatever reason, like on dating apps, like guys always think that I'm like into like BDSM, but they all want to be my sub. And it's just like I get so many messages. It's like I want to be your slave, and like, or would you be like open to like a younger, like sex slave that will worship you or whatever? And I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like
Right. How about
Yeah.
I'm just not into slavery?
it's like
Yeah, like no
Yeah,
slavery.
it's like can we not
Sorry.
talk about? It's just not
I'm
sexy.
getting triggered. I'm
like,
getting triggered.
It's yeah, and I'm like saying to myself like what do they want me to tell them to do? Like you know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah, it just becomes an awkward. Like I don't understand.
did you do your homework? Like do it now. I want you to do long form division. You stupid little bitch.
Oh, so,
like
Marissa, what are you doing later?
Long form division, duh.
Yeah.
it's like weird for me though, because like I don't know, and I don't feel like, especially like on my profiles, I definitely don't have like any sort of, I don't mention any of that stuff. It's just basically like, hey, I like live events and I like trying new food and beer, and like if you're not into beer, bacon, or cheese, we're probably not gonna get along. And then it's just like, I want to be your bitch. I'm like, what? Why?
I think that's just I think guys are always going to be a little bit right off the like on a dating app, like this feeling of like
That's what I was gonna say. Is that dating apps are like making people just bold as fuck. And they
yeah,
just say
yeah.
whatever.
Well, because you have nothing to lose. You get no response. You just like move, like ask the next girl,
Yeah.
and like I remember like people used to be like, dude, just go to a bar and like ask girls if they want to have sex. 10 will say no, but 1 will say yes. And it was like, but there you're dealing with 10 real life rejection, like
Yeah.
slaps, water, drink in the face, whatever. Like on a dating
and
app.
you gotta look at somebody in the face and ask them that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like real desperate, real quick, real awful. But like away on your phone, maybe that one girl says yes, and the 10 no's, or there's no stress. This is
so
not.
you're the only one that's
coming
not
from
on. Are
experience.
you on a dating app?
I got off it. I just, again, too many girls that work at bowling alleys. You know, it's just. After that experience, I was like, you know what? I don't need to hold hands. I don't need that. I could do that in real life.
I met a guy on Bumble, and we went on 5 dates before he even tried to hold my hand. And it was just kind of like it was like one of those like weird things. I'm just like, is he gonna try? Like, and so finally, like, we went to the movies and like I just held his hand, and then like it was date 6 before he kissed me, and I'm just like, all right, like I like the fact that he was being respectful, but like 6 dates in for like a kiss was like.
See, I don't mind making out, holding hands. Hold on, that sounds like commitment, and all that stuff, right?
But then I've
Hold
also
hands.
been date like
Nothing was happening.
They were good dates. It was just like nothing like physical was happening. It was like
That sounds like a good friend hangout. It's like after like the second or third, if I'm not like, I mean, usually by the end of the first, I want some sort of contact of like there's something there.
yeah,
So-
like it was strange. I mean, but like he took me on like really great dates. Like I think our second date we went to like a museum, and then he took me to like this like really expensive restaurant in like Greenwich, Connecticut that was like on a marina, and like an appetizer was like $2.50. Like it was just like, and I'm looking at the menu and I'm like, oh, so we're one of these places. Okay. Like
I hope you paying because
And he's just like,
$2.50 for an appetizer.
yeah. And so like, but like that's what I mean. Like he was just like really like, I think our third date was like a Broadway show and dinner and
I get it now. That sounds
like,
amazing.
Yeah, like they were great dates.
Yeah.
It was just like he wasn't like trying anything, and he was also like Japanese from Japan, so I thought that like maybe it was like a cultural difference. So like I was just I was making a lot of excuses, but
That makes sense when we all do it.
but like the dates were great, and then like. So, but like date 6 was just like high pressure because it was like we went from like first kiss to sex in like the same date because it was just like at that time I was like Mama's hungry, and like it was just like
Mama's gotta eat.
it's like Mama's gonna eat, like
Right, exactly.
it's
6
like
days, shit, you starving.
it's just like okay, so like I've wasted like almost 2 months of weekends on you. Like you gotta do something, Pa. You gotta do something. Like,
Get it at me now.
like,
As a woman, do you feel like at a certain point it's like you should make the move, or do you feel like it should be like the responsibility of the guy to start it?
so I feel like if he is not starting it, I should like kind of give clues that like this is okay, like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so
totally.
like I'd kind of like oh like rub his arm, or like kind of like oh like kind of just be like a little bit closer to kind of at least be more like physically more in proximity so it doesn't feel like awkward for him. Finally, like we were in the movies and like I just held his hand because I was like, all right, this is date 5. Like, I'm going to hold his hand and see what he does. And, like, if he freaks out, I'm close to home. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so, like, I just went in it for the handhold because I thought, like a handhold should not be forward at 5 dates. Like,
Right.
No, that's backwards
Wait.
at 5 dates.
Like-
You should be like grabbing each other's crotches at that point.
That's what I
right?
was thinking. I'm like, you're in a dark movie theater. All we doing is holding hands.
On date 5, you're
On
in at date 5. You're
please,
in.
You're getting a
Yeah.
hand job under the popcorn like this. Day
Yeah,
5.
it's like, I don't know what the fellas do.
Funny story. I was in a French class, and there was a video in French, and like in one of the scenes, I'm in 7th grade. Someone does the dick and the popcorn trick in the movie, and I was like, does the headmaster of the school know we're watching this right now? This French lady just went really French on us, and it was amazing.
Oh, she knows.
She loved
She
it.
knows.
Oui, monsieur.
Sacre bleu.
Rest in peace, Madame Bush.
Mademoiselle Bush.
Mademoiselle Bush.
Does that translate to Miss Mouth?
What's that?
It translates to Miss Mouth, right, in French?
Bouche? Is that mouth?
Yeah, Bush is mouth.
I only know popcorn dick. That's the only word I know.
We're just making porn titles now, right?
Le dick de popcorn.
Yeah. It could. I don't know.
What is like the worst date you've ever had?
Todd, you want to field this one
Oh,
first?
come on. Yeah, why me? All right. I really have
Bowling alley girl?
Exactly. Probably the worst Tinder hookup, or almost not even a hookup ever. Yeah, I don't really do that many dates. I do, like, I guess, hookups, sadly, because I'm doing mostly a lot of
That's
comedy.
2018. That's a fact.
Yeah, so
People don't really go on dates like that.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I've been doing that since back in the day.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just,
At least not in the gay world. So it's just literally all hooking up.
Well, literally, it's just like I just get like lucky and stuff though. But like now I'm taking a break from drinking, and I don't know what's going on, but like my game's like off. So because when I'm drunk, it's like I'm mellow. Now I'm just full on like anxiety and fidgety and like in my own head. Like a couple weeks ago, right? I'm hanging out with at my comedy show. Me and Rich James, my DJ. After the show, there was these two cute Swedish girls looking at us. I noticed that. I was like, oh yeah, great. So also rapping to one girl. She's great. She was like half Mongolian, half Swedish. Like had great features, great features. But she said she was married. So I was like, oh, okay. So I tuned out. Turned out she was totally into it. And I didn't see this. He was like, dude, she was like, she was saying like if you had cocaine or something.
Was she married though?
I think so. Yeah. Because she added me on Facebook during the conversation.
So
and the next day she unadded me. So
So
I
you
think
don't-
it's like, yeah.
You don't mess around with married girls?
I thought that said like, oh, I'm not into it right now. I mean, I'll fuck you. But when I was drunk, I mean, yeah. I'd be like,
I'll
oh.
fuck you if you're married. I don't care.
Exactly,
You're married.
exactly. It's just that it's just that it goes, oh, okay, you're married. Oh, so this is gonna be too much work. Never mind.
The men have no morals. I was gonna say, where have you fucked around with a married guy? Do you fuck around with married guys?
I didn't know they were married at the time.
Oh, see, we will know it. I will know you're fucking married, and I will still suck your dick.
Oh no, like I didn't know.
I agree. That's not your responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't know he was married at the time.
And then when you found out, you broke it off.
Yeah.
You didn't hit it one more time? Say, ha, ha, ha.
No, because I was pissed at that point. Because then I've got like a wife calling me with babies crying in the background. I'm like,
Oh, shit.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah. Like,
That's the worst when you get hit up. Like,
you're like, I am sorry, I did not know. Like, yeah, I remember one time I was dating this guy. He was not married, but he had a girlfriend. And it was like around Valentine's Day, and he told me he couldn't go out with me for Valentine's because he had to work. But he like got me a card and like a box of like Russell Stouffer's chocolate or whatever. And I'm like, all right, And so then like the day after Valentine's Day, I keep getting this call from this number that I don't know. I'm not picking it up. And then she left a message, and she's like, listen, it's an emergency. Please pick up. I'm going to call you again. And I'm like, all right. So I pick up. And so then like the girl's like, who is this? And I'm like, who is this? And she's like, well, I asked you first. And I'm like, you're calling me. I know who I am. Who the fuck are you? And then she's just like, oh, are you dating Frankie? And I was just like I've been on a few dates with Frankie, but I don't know that I'm dating him. Why? She's like, well, I'm his girlfriend, and we've been together, like, and I stayed with him when he was in jail for 3 years, and then he comes out and he pulls his shit and he's dating you. And then she's like, and he didn't even go out with me on Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh, well, he didn't go out with me on Valentine's Day either. He said he had to work and gave me a card and chocolate. She's like, he gave you a card?
She's like, you can fuck them all you want, but god damn it if you're getting cards and
right,
chocolate.
exactly. And I didn't get shit. Damn.
And I was just like, yeah, but it wasn't a good card. Like,
No.
and it's just like, she's just like, oh, she's like, this is, he always does this shit. Last time he ran off with his old lady and lived with her for 6 months. And I'm like, what?
Why is she staying with him?
Yeah,
Wait,
leave.
hello.
And I was just like, all right, don't worry. Like,
But the question was, where the fuck was he at on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Because
like-
your line as are you really working?
like, he wasn't with me, wasn't with her. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't lie
He
to
might have been with me.
He was in a park.
Yeah. He's like, oh, you want some dick? Yeah, but like, have you purposely like dated married women, or you just happened to?
No, I've hooked up with a girl who was married, and I knew this one was married. I don't know. I didn't know. If I know the guy personally, I would never even think of it, especially if it's like a friend.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like some stranger that I've never met, and this married girl and he's like nowhere around, and she wants to do it, I don't feel any obligation to deny myself that. That's just not my problem.
Mm-hmm.
There's obviously something going on with them that's not right, and this is what she clearly wants now, and I'm not the one pushing the situation, and she did, so I had no problem doing it. and we did that a few times. So
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, you're not scared you're gonna get punched in the face by the husband?
No, he's a
Like-
fucking military guy too, which
Oh.
I don't know if that makes me a bad American, but I was like,
or a good one.
or a good, yeah, he might have been one of the douchey ones that like
You
burnt
were
all the
sup-
camps down. Or something.
You were supporting the troops by supporting his wife.
She
Right.
needed to be taken care of, and I did it and sent her on her way. And I think she seems happy in her Instagram pics. So. It's like,
It's like, Todd, have you ever like hooked up with married women?
No, but I have made it. Well, almost. I've had a couple almost, and there was like one actually a couple months ago that was like kind of flirty hard with me, and I was trying to make out with her. But it didn't like happen. But I think we're Facebook friends now, so that's good. Anyway,
there you go.
yeah.
There you go.
A new fan. But I have made out with like girls who have like boyfriends, and a boyfriend was in the room and they didn't know. Like there was this one girl.
And didn't know?
Well, because I pulled her to the bathroom. I was like, hey, let's make out quick. She's down. Yeah. See, I'm smooth when I'm drinking. When I'm drinking, I'm a Lothario. When I'm not drinking, I'm this.
I had like that kind of situation in college where like I was like he was the captain of the hockey team and he was dating the captain of the hockey cheerleaders, and so like but she would like he would like break up with her, come to me, and then she'd like say like I'm gonna kill myself, and then he'd break up with me and go back with her, and like this like went on for like the whole year, and but like
I
we'd
gotta
be
break with you. This bitch is about to jump off a bridge.
right.
On a new episode of Riverdale.
And
Jughead.
so like but like in our in the apartment buildings like on campus, like the bathrooms had 2 doors, so like I'd go into the bathroom at a party and he'd be at the party, and then he'd like go in through like the other door, and then like we would like make out in the bathroom, and then like like one by one like leave the bathroom, and she'd still be like out dancing or whatever, but like we'd still like be like hooking up in the bathroom.
Stupid.
It was crazy because like then like I'd get mad at him like fuck you, like I'm not talking to you anymore, like you need to end this with this bitch, and then like he'd like wait out in front of like my apartment in the snow, and like my roommates would be like, he's still outside and it's snowing, he's gonna get hypothermia. I'm like, let him lose a finger if he's serious.
I love you. Now I have 4 fingers. Oh, sorry. I mean,
you hang out with some extreme guys. I like it. It's like they're all over the spectrum.
literally.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess like I'm intense in a low key way. I don't know.
Yeah, you're a Taurus.
I am a Taurus.
What do Tauruses do? I need this horoscope.
I want to get the Rodney sex scope.
I know.
Yeah.
Like you feel like the master of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me my Pisces.
I was
I'm a
gonna
Pisces.
say you're a
Give me my-
Pisces.
Yeah.
So you're a water sign. We get along.
Yeah, of
Scorpios
course.
and-
Yeah,
and Pisces.
You're like our slutty older brothers, I guess.
Exactly,
Or younger
right.
brothers.
Yeah,
slutty
I
younger
feel
brothers.
like
Yeah.
Pisces are confused because they're like the 2 fish swimming in opposites direction.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I've had to. So there's a few signs that I've completely stopped dating, and that's Pisces and Gemini.
You're like, you're a Gemini. No.
I'm just like, oh, you're.
Pisces.
What's the reason? What's the
fuck
reason?
no.
This guy's gonna be perfect. He's gonna be rich, nice, like loving, and she's just gonna be like, nope, sorry.
It's like, oh, you're a Gemini. Sorry, I gave you guys up in my 20s. Yeah,
what,
like
what about them makes you not
Oh,
like them?
they're a little crazy.
they're so crazy.
Like-
So like Geminis
Inconsistent.
have like multiple personalities.
They
They're
do.
like 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 personalities. Because they're the twins.
Yes.
So like, and then what happens is that like you end up meeting a Gemini, you think they're amazing, they're all vibing with you, you're vibing with them, you love them, they love you, and then you realize it's only one of their 6 personalities that actually likes you, and the rest of the bunch are the ones you have to live with like every day. And like once a month, the one that likes you pops out and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then the next day it's the one that hates you the most that pops out. You're like, who the fuck is this?
That just sounds like marriage.
Yes. Yeah.
That just sounds like classic.
That's my ex-girlfriend was a Gemini. And
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's exactly how she was. Fucking crazy.
And ever since then, Ronnie's just banging dudes.
I was like,
Answer your
oh,
question
no.
about Geminis.
I was like, oh no.
Well, are you gay or bi?
bitches are crazy.
Are you gay or bi?
I consider myself bisexual just because I will hook up with a girl.
He's a
randomly
Rodney sexual. He's Rodney sexual.
every now and then, but yeah, mostly gay. 'cause,
Mostly gay.
Mostly gay, right? I
Is that like
gay.
a comedy album name? Mostly gay.
Mostly gay.
I don't know.
That should be yours.
I will fuck a vagina every now and then, you know. It comes at me.
That
Does
can
it
be,
feel
that can be in
different for you?
small
or,
letters.
or a man with a pussy.
Yes. I had a transsexual experience in the summertime.
Oh, wow. Oh, really? With an actual,
Shall
like...
we-
Okay, so
How do we
this
not?
guy, he looked like a guy, like had like the top surgery, so like didn't have boobs, had a hairy chest, had a beard, had a hat on, was like, oh,
Woman to man or man to woman?
yeah, female to male.
Okay, yeah.
And so I go over, and the whole plan was just to get a blowjob. He's blowing me. He's like, "You want some pussy?" And I was like, "Wait, like, what do you mean?" And he's like, "Well, you know, I'm female to male, so like, I still have a pussy." And so, yeah. So then we fucked. I was like, I can't just turn down pussy.
That is the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Like, well, if you're offering pussy, like, what else you got?
You know.
Would you also like some, like, what else you
Right.
got? I got
All my
dicks,
homeboys
I'm
be mad at me. Shit, you just turn down pussy like that. So it's like, yeah, fuck it.
You just got some accidental pussy without even trying.
Accidental pussy. Yes.
He got the pussy.
But it was crazy because I was like fucking him from. It looked like a guy from behind, but I could totally tell it was a some vagina. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like the best of both worlds right there.
It's a nice little mix, huh?
I feel like a child from the 1920s.
Your face is right now so crazy. Wait, what? Look completely like a dude, but had a vagina. Yeah.
So now, Ronnie, what are the traits of a Taurus?
Oh, Tauruses are stubborn,
Yes.
bullheaded. Like when you decide something, you like
Yes.
very sexual, actually. I mean, but
Low key will it.
and we're like actually opposite signs. We're 6 months apart, so like we like connect automatically.
Yeah.
Scorpios and Tauruses.
Oh, if
We're,
you're on
like,
the
a lot.
opposite side, you're
yeah,
good?
whatever your opposite sign is.
Do
usually,
me,
like-
do me. I mean, the
Wait,
sign,
hold on.
not
I'm
literally.
not a horoscope guru. Okay.
Yeah,
Me
we've got.
too.
Right.
Well,
I'm
no,
horoscoped
I
out.
do. Yeah. We're done with that portion of the evening.
You can tell it's a black show. It's like, let's talk about horoscopes, guys. Relationships and horoscopes. We'll talk about biscuits later, though.
Right. And trans females.
Now, what's going with that about? With that to be. All right.
If we're talking biscuits, now wait, where was it? Blue Smoke we went to? That bar was. Oh my god! So like,
good.
if you
It's so
Blue
good.
Smoke is amazing.
You
they
can
have the
smell
best
it
biscuits.
as soon as you walk into the building. You're just like, oh my god.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Barbecue.
Yeah,
Like-
because I'm not from Texas. I lived in Dallas for a while. I didn't love Texas, but the barbecue there is amazing. There
Yeah.
isn't that much great barbecue here. Dinosaur is probably my favorite.
Oh,
But-
dinosaurs is amazing too.
Dinosaur is
Yeah.
amazing, but Blue Smoke, it's a little expensive, but
Yeah, it's
everything
pricey.
is like really
Amazing.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never been.
We
to
got
Blue,
the check.
I've never
He was
been
like,
to
wait a minute.
Dinosaur. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, we had appetizers. How is this like $1.50? You with your sampler platter, Rodney.
Let's get a sampler platter. that was everything though. It was like a little bit everything, like barbecue salmon.
You're like, no, it's only
barbecue
$40.
brisket,
I'm like, no, it's $40 a
ribs.
person. It was really good.
It was, yes. Ooh.
I need to go back.
But those biscuits were amazing.
Yes. Sal, you're making me hungry. Now I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Like I want to go someplace like and eat some like really good food.
So, Ronnie, what are you doing for your birthday?
Something.
Fucking
So-
in the park.
Fucking in the park.
That's what he does on Tuesday.
It's a special day.
It's
okay,
a
I'm
special
sorry.
day.
He's got a fucking
wanna fuck on a
museum for his
rooftop.
birthday.
Yeah, the Met. The Met. I think like the
Yeah.
main entrance of the Met. That's like people everywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of children.
Set up an exhibit for you, right? The Rodney exhibit.
I get it. Performance anxiety. I can't go soft. I can't fuck in front of people like that. Like,
Rodney fucking at the MoMA.
Well, you just gotta go into like the museum bathroom and then just like tap somebody's foot and see what happens.
It's gonna be like a one Rodney show. He's just like, I can't fuck in front of people, and then there's gonna be like a projector.
It's like tap to tap tap. Oh.
It's like, this is not today. It's like, but it's my in a box.
So next week is the midterms. What do you guys all perceive as the outcome?
Oh God.
We'll start with the white guy, I guess. Just to,
Oh God.
I'll just go right and
I
keep
mean,
going.
it seems like history is repeating itself where we're like, the blue wave, and then nightmares happen. There's also like the question of how legitimate everything is. And God, I pray to the sweet Lord Jesus, even though I'm Jewish, I pray that the blue wave is real and that we don't let this takeover of American society happen. But I mean, how can you be optimistic? Like, I hope it happens, but how can you honestly be optimistic until it fucking happens, at this point?
Yeah.
Jerry, where are you from, though? Because you have an accent.
I'm from Nashville.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, I mean, like,
Cool.
not my friends, like, most of my friends are pretty level-headed human beings, but I definitely have, like, friends on the outskirts that are heavy into the, like, and it's just, like, so hard. It's like, how do you not fucking see how crazy this dude is?
Yeah.
How are you defending this man and everything he's doing and supporting that side just because that's the side you support? I don't know. It's really frustrating for me. Not just for me, for a lot of people.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'm the least affected by what actually happened. I'm surviving in the new world one way or the other. Sorry, guys.
By hook or crook, I mean,
Like,
I'm
yeah.
also an athlete. I know how to throw a ball.
I got everything. I'm white. I went to a private school. Like, I'm good.
Right, you said the headmaster at your school.
Yeah, I said headmaster.
You said headmaster. I was like,
For those of you who don't know, Jeremy also coaches the LA Rams, so he's good. He's good.
We got a good season going, so I'm pretty happy. The boys are doing good.
That's really only if you pass, though, because like if you don't pass, you're gonna be the same camps as us. Like,
Yeah, I am Jewish, so I got. I'm converting next week. It's like that's my sex change operation, and I'm completely.
No, I'm Southern Baptist. I got the accent, so.
I have a stepmom from Hendersonville, Tennessee, so like it's weird. I have this one side of my family who's like super Southern Christian, and then like a bunch of Jews. Like, it's like we get together for family events, and it's like the Sharks and the Jets come together, but it's fun.
Todd, what do you think is gonna happen?
I'm a pessimist, so the world's going to die. I think, Actually, you know what? Didn't they say like in like 2030 or something? Like, because with climate change is so irrevocable now, it doesn't even matter. So.
Yeah.
That keeps changing every day. Like I still am in the mindset of like let's
You don't believe in
fucking
climate
stop
change?
what we can. No, I believe
Okay.
in climate. But the deadline that of like it's 1,000 years, it's 20 years, it's 19. It's like so let's just stop doing all the stuff that's
right. When
like-
it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
yeah. But let's still do whatever the most we can to slow it down.
Yeah, but
Even
that,
if we
too
get an
late,
extra
yeah.
week, if I get an extra 2 weeks
It's too late.
to fuck married women, that's all I need.
Well, there's always
I
Mars.
just need 1 week to fuck Keanu Reeves. That's all I'm asking for.
A week straight.
Is that what this podcast is all about? Getting you laid by Keanu Reeves at some point?
That's what it is.
That's a worthy goal.
It's like, please get Keanu to fuck me. That is the new name of the podcast. Ronnie, what do you think?
I'm like Todd. I feel like it's just all. It's the beginning of the end. We had 10 years. We might have 20 years. I don't know. I feel like it's all gonna blow up eventually.
You know, it'd be funny if like if like the world ends and then we're like only 4 people in the room, like The Walking Dead style. And we
And then we
walk
walk
here,
out,
like,
we're like, oh, fuck.
like this would be like a Walking Dead like spinoff. We're like, oh no.
Wait, when the president sent out that like tweet, like the
Oh, yes.
like literally, I was fucking while
What
it was
tweet?
happening.
What
He like
tweet?
did like a
Like-
emergency. It was like an emergency.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
when Trump sent out, like, presidential.
It was like a
Yeah.
presidential emergency something.
Yeah.
But like, I was fucking while it was happening, right? And like his phone kept going off, and then my phone kept going off. I was like, Is the world ending? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just keep fucking. We'll find out at the end. Shit.
You get plastered like the the Vesuvius guy with the. There's like a statue, not a statue, but like, what was that? The volcano, that eruption in Sicily. Something,
yes,
Vesuvius.
yes.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
and then that guy that was caught masturbating and he died forever like masturbating.
Wait, is that a real thing? There's a
Yeah.
guy. I know like the Ash figures or whatever. There's a dude masturbating.
Yeah, and he just got frozen. It definitely looks like he was masturbating. I think.
But like you would think that you'd see like the lava coming towards you and just be like, oh shit.
But probably
like,
the smoke would probably kill you first, right?
Yeah, but like when you start smelling smoke and be like, hey, what's happening? Like,
Yeah, but you're jerking off.
I mean, I can understand if he was like frozen with a heart on, but like
But what if
frozen
he's-
while he's like, I don't know.
Well, he's got auto asphyxiation into that. You know, maybe he's into that, and he's just like, oh, perfect timing.
What is he, carotene? Like,
Emperor Carity.
I'm of two minds. So like I would like to be hopeful that we can get ourselves out of this mess and we have the blue wave, but I'm pessimistic in the sense that I feel like the only way that we're going to have a blue wave is that if Putin wants to tell Trump, I don't have to let you win. So, like, I think if Putin wants to, like, kind of hammer home a point to Trump, like, I made you, then I feel like we're going to have a blue wave. And then, like, if he's just like, okay, well, this is going the way I want it to, so then I think it's going to
They're fuck buddies, so it doesn't even matter. They're basically,
Trump is grabbing his ankles every night to Putin.
Yeah.
Like, the whole reason why he had toilet paper
Oh.
stuck to his shoes is because he was, like, talking to Putin, and Putin's like, oh, are you wiping your ass right now? Yeah, I got toilet paper on my shoes. Leave it. You're a bad girl. Like,
whatever you say.
Okay, well, let's say.
So
So
God,
what-
I'm just thinking about his orange asshole.
So what's going to happen if the Republicans win and they take over and it's 2 years of basically doomsday for everyone who has any sense or reason? What happens? Like, what's the response?
we have to hope that Mueller has enough that...
What happened to that guy? Remember him?
Right.
But what if they take full control of everything and I'm not like they can literally just start fucking like they can get rid of Mueller. They can there's no checks and balances at a certain point.
You could get rid
Right.
of Mueller
Like,
now. If you
so-
want.
like technically they could get rid of Mueller now.
Yeah, but
I mean,
until
basically,
they need the House support before he can do that. Otherwise, he'll lose approval. So if they have full support, and I probably should know more about politics before talking this honestly about it, but like it just seems like they have too much power to
yeah.
even get questioned on, and that's 2 years of damage they can do, and it can be.
Well, it's going to be even worse because now he's got Kavanaugh in the Supreme Court. So, like, let's say hypothetically Mueller has enough evidence to send forward and say, okay, like, you know, we can prosecute if we can prosecute a sitting president, which is kind of up for debate constitutionally. And Kavanaugh 100% believes that you cannot indict a sitting president. And then it really depends on whether or not the Republicans want to still ride his dick. Like, you know, like they might think I've got ambitions for 2020 and the people are against this, and like maybe they'll wake up. I doubt it. But for the most part, it's going to be a lot of like, even with this, like, oh, he wants to change the 14th Amendment where we have birthright citizenship, and that if he tries to write the executive order, that should immediately go to the Supreme Court. Does anybody trust that Kavanaugh is going to tell him no? It's like he just literally gave Kavanaugh his dream job. Like he's literally going to bend over and spread his cheeks for Trump every opportunity.
That's
he
the
has.
whole idea. I mean, the whole idea is putting people in place that won't say no, and then you have it's called Nazis. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
if you have an evil dude up top and everyone else fucking listens, you can do evil shit. Like, that's as simple as
Yeah.
that. And if they win this election, they have enough power to do that. Now, will they do that? Will Republicans check? I mean, that's what I'm curious about.
Well,
The
who do you feel
Republicans,
like
I
should
don't think are
be-
going to check him.
Who do you think should be running for president for 2020? Like, who do you for the Democratic Party? Like right now, it's kind of like
There's still no real strong voice.
I mean,
it's
I
we
like-
need a
I would like a
strong-
Harris Holder ticket.
Okay.
Kamala Harris and Eric Holder.
I don't know enough, but I like Joe Biden. I don't know if he's even thinking of running, but I just think
He
Biden's
is thinking
a
of
smart
running,
dude.
but-
I just think he's smart and reasonable. But that's it.
A sentient spam bot. Maybe. It's a really sassy spam bot. That's what I'm hoping. An algorithm. Hopefully, an algorithm will figure everything out for everybody.
What about Kanye West in 2024?
Yeah.
Oh, is Kanye? He got off the Trump. Is that official?
Yeah, he's off the Trump train.
He's off the Trump train, but he's still talking about running for president in 2024.
It's all gonna. If all celebrities start running, I'm out. I'm out.
You're like, I'm not voting for this.
I'm out. I'm out of everything. I'm just mentally tuned out. I don't know what that means, but I'm out.
Find one of those New Zealand bunkers.
I don't know. I feel like it could go that way. Maybe.
But like The Rock someone was joking that The Rock would win. It's like, well, if he runs, there's 4 movies of no Rock movies, 4 years of no Rock movies.
Yeah.
So
That'd be a good campaign ad.
against him.
Do you not want any more Rock movies?
Yeah, we got to keep celebrities out of office that way.
Do you smell what the Rock is not cooking?
Celine Dion needs more albums. She's running, right? No.
No, but like it's so crazy because like there was the Rock is supposed to be running. Kid Rock is also supposed to be running.
Rock versus Rock.
This is why I would be out. This is why I'm out.
Rock versus Rock.
I am the American Bear. Oh, dude.
It's like, do you want the Rock or Kid Rock? So we're gonna have to take a break before our next segment, and Todd and Jeremy, you're more than welcome to stay. But before we do take a break, just tell everybody where they can find you on social media, what gigs you have going on. I'm gonna just start from the right and go to Jeremy.
All right, you can go see all my dates, everything at www.jeremypinsley.com. I got a show coming up at the New York Comedy Club Tuesday, November 13th. All the proceeds go to a benefit charity, so you're helping a good cause, Avogazo Shalom Youth Village. So they help like Rwandan kids who were orphaned and troubled live fulfilling lives. So it's a really fun show, and it goes to a good cause Tuesday, November 13th. And I guess at Jer Pinsley for all social media.
Todd.
You can find me on Instagram, Montikilla, Montikilla. Also Twitter, and also Facebook, Todd.Montesi. You'll find me. There's going to be big things, hopefully, or not. Who knows? Or if you don't find me, then I'm dead.
One way or the other. All right, this has been Big Talking Brewskis. I'm Marissa Smith, and we will be right back.
Oh, that was fun, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for doing it.
Yeah. I think I have a set like around like, the room's at 10 o'clock, but I think it starts like 10:30 or so, so I could probably stick around.
All right, cool.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you
Good.
guys are more than welcome.
I'm going to leave, but I had a great time.
Yeah, thanks for doing it.
Yeah. I will finish this beer, though. I've been there.
Yes, finish your beer.
Oh.
How's it
Ronnie,
going, man?
Ronnie, what's your last name?
Daniels.
Daniels. I'm going to add you on the Facebook.
Look me up, add me. Yeah. Become friends. Oh, wait. I'm trying to dap you up.
Oh. Oh, sorry. White people, dab. What are you talking about? I'm Jeremy. Yeah. And
Todd, T-O-D-D.
what was it, Mike or Mark? Mike. Nice to meet you, man. Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, definitely. How's it going with you?
Todd. Yeah. How you been?
All right, man. Just, running around working.
Scene, yeah.
Comedy and, doing videos and stuff. And
Yeah. Just trying to get some stuff to stick.
just tired. I'm just
Yes.
tired. Yeah.
I get it.
Hi,
What's
Remy.
up? Hey, Remy. I'm Jeremy.
Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet you, too.
Very similar names we have.
Hey,
Oh, Remy and
Todd,
Jeremy?
nice to meet you.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
want a beer?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Are you still with Abby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's great. I love
Yeah,
her.
you can
Sit,
hop right on
bitch.
the
Yeah.
orange. That's fine. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
How's everyone?
Can't complain.
Can't complain? Good. It's unlike me.
Oh, sorry.
Not Jewish.
Well, you're not Jewish?
No, I am.
Oh, me too. I am Jewish.
Oh, then how can you not complain?
Because I like to fight my stereotypes.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I try
I mean,
to.
I dyed my hair blonde, so.
Yeah, you're doing. That's
Yeah.
good move. I was
Hiding
like, Jewish? You?
in-
What?
Hiding in plain sight, yeah.
Are you religious at all?
No, just this week has been so strange.
In what way?
The hate
Oh,
crimes.
that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like,